I'm your host, Kenna Johnson from the Channel Company. We're going to learn how SYSPRO is collaborating with its partners to offer industry specialization and innovative solutions for manufacturing and distribution customers. Here with me today is Lou Sassano from SYSPRO. Welcome, Lou.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Segment 1, SYSPRO helping partners deliver innovative solutions. Lou, tell me a little bit about SYSPRO.
Sure. We are a global ERP software company focused on the manufacturing and distribution markets. We've been in business 45 years. We operate in 60 countries across 6 continents. We have about 15,000 licensed customers. We're very proud of a 98% retention rate. We sell both on-prem and in the cloud. And we've won many awards over the years. Very stable organization.
Lou, what sets SYSPRO's ERP software apart from other vendors?
ERP in general is one of those terms that really covers a lot of ground in the industry. There are a lot of vendors that really can address many industries. And what that means is, they can show value to a lot of industries, but they can't really go deep in those industries. So they're wide, but they're fairly shallow from a functionality standpoint. SYSPRO is not horizontal. So we are specifically focused on manufacturing and distribution. And what really sets us apart is if you are a manufacturer, we really have deep functionality that was developed over many decades and refined and continue to be refined that really helps them. So regardless of the type of manufacturer, whether it's make to stock or make to order or engineer to order, in fact, the more complex the manufacturing, the better we fare in that. And I think just recently, 2 weeks ago, Forbes did a pretty extensive study of ERP companies and selected SYSPRO as the best manufacturing ERP software, especially for companies that are growing because of our scalability. So yeah, very proud of that.
Segment 2, partner up with SYSPRO. If you're a VAR looking to build or expand an existing ERP practice, finding the right vendor can be daunting. What are some important things a partner should look for when evaluating an ERP vendor?
This is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. So I've been working with partners for over 30 years. So I like to think I know, what makes them tick and what's important to them. So if I was a partner, first and foremost, you have to look at the company. Are they financially stable? Are they profitable? Do they have a great reputation? Do they have a strong customer base? Really, that is one of the more important pieces. Are they financially stable? Have they been around? References, all sorts of things. Then I would look at the product. So is the product rock solid? Do they have references? Does it have deep functionality for the type of customers that you're going to be going after as a VAR? And when the product is rock solid, all sorts of good things happen, right? So sales cycles become shorter, the sales close rates become better, lead generation becomes easier. So really important to look at the product from that standpoint. And then finally, the program itself, the partner program, does it provide a business proposition? Sure, the product, has a great value proposition and so forth, but does the program offer a value proposition that allows the partner to develop a stronger, more profitable, and ultimately more valuable business? So our focus is really improving the valuation of our partner firms. Finally, even if you check all those boxes, it's really important to look at the people. These are people that you're going to have to work with day in and day out every year for many years. So do they, operate with complete integrity, with respect, with, dare I say, kindness? So those kind of things are really soft skills, but it's important that all those things fit together.
Good points. Lou, in your opinion, what type of companies would be a good fit to partner with SYSPRO, and what do you look for when recruiting partners?
We're actually in the process now of recruiting new partners. So when my team looks for a new partner, generally we're looking for a business model that is appropriate. So do they have the right disciplines within the business model? Sales function, pre-sales, services. Do they have a marketing function? Within marketing, they can either have it internal or outsourced. We're seeing a lot more outsourced lately. So from a business model standpoint, that's really important. From a skills perspective, do they have sales experience? Have they sold software? Have they sold ERP software? Have they sold ERP software to manufacturers? All those things come into play, as well as, advanced implementation skills or project management skills. Those are really important as well. Maybe they sell a competitive product today, so they're already used to the whole ERP model. And then finally, within manufacturing, do they have a niche that they focus on or specialize in? So maybe that might be food and beverage or fabricated metals or plastics or packaging. So we look at all those different things. And then just like, when they're looking at the vendor, we also look at the people. Are these the kind of people that we really can work with on a day-to-day basis? ERP is not a trivial type of software. So over time, there will be bumps in the road. Are these the kind of people that can really bounce back and help and work together and really collaboratively create successful customers?
How does SYSPRO ERP solutions give partners a competitive edge, helping them to stand out in the industry?
Yeah, great question. So first and foremost, I would say it's our functionality. So when we're in a deal that is well qualified, we rarely lose those deals. So the competitive advantage, in fact, is the product. But also, we have open APIs that the partners can use to develop their own intellectual property and sell those add-ons and so forth. So that really gives them an advantage over, especially focusing on their expertise, and they can develop products around that. We also have a team approach. What I mean by that is our salespeople will work arm in arm with the partners throughout the whole sales cycle. So from a customer's perspective, they see a really united front where they get the full support of the publisher, but they also get the localized expertise and trusted guidance of the local partner. So it really works out best for us. And finally, I think from a competitive advantage standpoint, most of the ERPs out there only sell cloud. They've only gone to a cloud model. And we certainly offer cloud and hosted solutions, but we also offer on-prem. And specifically in manufacturing, often it's not even a preference. They're actually mandating that it has to be on-prem. So that really should give our partners a competitive advantage, really give them an extended addressable market that they can go after.
What can new partners expect when joining SYSPRO's Partner Up program?
I'm really happy with how this has whole developed over the years. We have a great onboarding and enablement program. We have an onboarding manager that actually handholds the partners all the way through all the education and certifications that they have to get to come up to speed. And then we have an enablement team that actually gives them all the skills that they need to really just professionally, identify, qualify, progress and close a deal, implement the deal, and support it. So that's all of that education type stuff is really incorporated. We have not for resale software, so we provide them software that they can use in their own organization. Great margins, which we can get more into. So financially, it's a really lucrative program. Part of that program is recurring revenue. So once they sell the deal, if you fast forward every year after that, the customer pays an annual license fee and the partners can enjoy a piece of that. And then probably a real differentiator for SYSPRO is that we provide, for lack of a better term, true protection from the deal. So it would not be uncommon for other vendors where they, I've heard horror stories of partners being in a deal with 3 or 4 other partners of the same vendor fighting for that deal. When a SYSPRO partner registers a deal, they become the partner of record, so no other partner can sell into that deal. So that notion of protection is really, really valuable for them.
I know the next question can be a challenge for some partners. What type of sales and marketing support do you offer?
There's no shortage of sales support. As I mentioned, we help the partners every step of the way. So we're there with the discovery, we're there with the qualification throughout the whole sales cycle, really helping them and really being an extension of their team. From a marketing standpoint, as the vendor, we have a responsibility to do both the brand awareness, but also lead generation. And from a lead gen standpoint, we have really great co-op programs so the partners can generate their own leads, but we also, any leads that we get from campaigns and tactics and our website, we'll pass them on to the partners as well.
Along those same lines, what type of technical support and enablement do you offer?
No shortage of technical support as well. So partners really, they really become an extension of our teams and we of their teams. So technical support is completely provided. We also have pre-sales teams that work with the partners. We have, I mentioned, onboarding teams that really help them with all the certifications. The enablement team that really shows them, practices with them and role plays and really gets to know how to demo the product in its best light. And then finally, they have access to a partner portal. So really everything they need there to successfully sell and progress and close and support deals is available to them.
That brings us to segment 3, a winning partnership. How does the SYSPRO Partner Up program help partners build stronger, more profitable businesses?
We have 3 revenue models for partners. The first one is the license revenue. So they can get license revenue on net new sales as well as account management. So upselling, cross-selling, and so forth. So that's a great margin setup we have there. And the margin is based on purchase price. So even if we discount, they'll get their full margin on the purchase price, not the list price. Then we have the whole recurring revenue model, which I mentioned earlier, and that can be pretty profound from a value standpoint. So the compounding effect that has as you get more and more customers can really get interesting over just a few years. And then probably for partners, one of the most important areas that is key for them is the services revenue. So they'll get all of the services. In many cases, we'll also use the partners for other services, or other partners will team together to get services. So product revenue, recurring revenue, and services revenue is really where they make the most profit. We also have dedicated partner account managers. This is actually a little bit of a differentiator also for SYSPRO, because our partner account managers are not just, the typical taking orders from the partners. These are true business managers that are sitting down with the partners, doing business plans, helping them build more valuable businesses. So we take a lot of pride in that.
What can partners expect from SYSPRO in the coming year?
So we have a very exciting year planned this coming year in 2024. We have a lot of certainly product enhancements. So the product continues to get more and more robust from a feature functionality standpoint. We are also coming out with several incentives and promotions. We've tried this on multiple occasions, and really that has really been embraced well by the partner community. So it gives them a chance to really get some accelerators and more profit from the deals that they close. We're also looking to grow the ecosystem this year, for sure, both from a partner reseller standpoint, but also from an ISV alliance standpoint. So we'll be looking at that growth. And then from a brand awareness standpoint, I think we'll continue to grow. The great accolades that we got from Forbes was really valuable to us. So brand awareness, Partner Up, our program awareness, we're going to continue to make more strides there. And then really extending what I would call collaboration tools with the partners. So we're really giving them, this year we'll be releasing some tools where they can actually quote products on themselves, for themselves, that is directly related to our systems. So it really saves a lot of time in the billing and invoicing process, in the quoting process, as well as leveraging CRM to really get in tune with our partners in every way.
So Lou, finally, where can we learn more?
I think the best place to go is syspro.com. You'll learn everything you can learn more about the company itself, all of the solutions, and most importantly, the partner program that we're all very excited about. So thanks for having me.
Thank you, Lou, for joining me today. I appreciate it. And thank you at home for watching. For the Channel Company, I'm Kenna Johnson.